Well, Scott's Miracle-Gro has long sold weed killer. Now it's hoping to help people grow killer weed. That lead was so wonderful, I had to quote it verbatim. Dana Mattioli has the story in today's Wall Street Journal. Joins us now on set. Dana.
Tremendous lead.
Thank you. I wasn't expecting to read that one in the Journal this morning. Is Scott's Miracle-Gro seriously going after pot?
They are. I mean, they're a company that's the market leader in the space. 64% of the revenue comes from Home Depot, Lowe's, and Walmart, and those stores aren't growing as fast as they used to, so they need other means of growth, and medical marijuana is one of them.
And they're also the kinds of stores, I guess, that sell supplies for growing marijuana are different from the Home Depots and the Lowe's of the world, so that's their idea?
Exactly. There are these little niche soil and plant feed companies in Northern California, and Jim Hagedorn, the CEO of Scott's, thinks that they could go in and buy some of them and use the existing branding and sales models to grow the company.
And it's a great model because your customers are going to forget they've already got some in inventory. Dude, get some more Scotts when you're out. So, but
not
seriously, what about, you know. What? No. College roommate, never mind.
Right.
But, you know, this is a controversial space to be moving into. I mean, there's still questions about legality. A lot of states are continuing to push against this. Does he risk any reputational damage by trying to pursue this market?
He doesn't think the market will react that way. You know, more states are legalizing pot. It's legal in 16 states. And it's a big source of revenue for these states. $1.7 billion from these dispensaries and growers this year is projected. And then the ancillary market from hydroponic companies, soil companies, services companies, it's even bigger. So they're kind of getting ahead of the curve and trying to look for a way to get
As you
into
said, California's the big one there. A forecast of 2011 sales data from your story are $1.3 billion. It's more than $1 billion. Other states, too. It's potentially a huge business.
Yeah, exactly.
And tell us, to this guy, the CEO of this company in particular, seems to be quite the colorful character.
He's definitely colorful. He's a former F-16 fighter pilot. He still flies. He flies his own Cessna between the company's headquarters in Ohio to his home in Port Washington to Florida. And he's just colorful. He wears jeans, almost like a Steve Jobs model.
God, yes. I would love to know what Steve Jobs would do with Scott's. And at what point we might, because these are still plans, so when do you think this actually sort of hits the pavement?
Well, he thinks over the next year or so they could make an acquisition in this space. He's wary of doing it themselves. I mean, they already make high quality soil. There's totally capable of doing this themselves, but they think that they're so mainstream and the brand is so big that the people that are growing this will kind of laugh at them. So
is there anybody? I mean, these guys pretty much own this little space. Is there a competitor that could beat them to the punch on this market
opportunity? That's what he's worried about. He says, you know, look at bigger companies like Kodak that missed the ball on, you know, evolving. He said something like that could happen here, so they're ahead of the curve.
All right, and I hope the company won't go to pot in the meantime.
Okay.
Couldn't resist, Dana. Thanks very much.